part of the reason why I started watching your videos is because when I was swinging, my back would always get sore.
Right.
And so one of the things that really resonated when I started to try to practice what you were teaching is that my back didn't hurt.
Brilliant.
Yeah, which was great. And so
That's
it's just little stuff like that, you know, that if you're doing something, it shouldn't, if you're doing it right, it shouldn't be painful.
No.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah, nice. Swing wise, what tends to go through the mind then when you're swinging? What's the intention?
So I am trying to get onto my left side so then I can push.
Yeah.
Right. And I don't necessarily know what that feels like.
You've already got a dominant shape. Okay, and I can see why you want to move to the fade as well, so you can regulate this shape easier.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to find that middle ground. Okay. We're going to find the middle ground so you can tweak the needle that way or that way on the dial, instead of feeling like it's such a long way to go to fade maybe from where you currently are. Okay, and still get the same kind of level of performance in terms of distance. So it's important that we don't compromise things like distance when we want to change shape. So we can see there's an early pressure shift, a little push off. So the graph you can see the slope starts to go down. That's you unweighting, that's you pushing off the ground a little bit to help. And as you push off, what's cool is that you rotate. So you rotate that white line between the feet there that adjoins the centre of pressure of the left foot and centre of pressure of the right. That's rotating. This torque that you're creating with the ground, and you're pushing off to help transfer it through the body. As you're swinging the club up, you start to shift the pressure back to the target. It's a real athletic motion, and you're shifting. You can see your mass is shifting as you're loading into the floor now. So you're going up the graph. This is you loading. So anatomically, lots of good stuff, and some stuff that's potentially limiting us. What I want to look at is our ability to be more elaborate with how we move. What's our movement? What's our repertoire with our movement capability in terms of the map we recognise to utilise and explore? The thing is, if you did push off, it's going to just exacerbate this rotation, and it's going to keep you basically even further back, because we're going to be shifting and moving that way to enable us to push off, which essentially is a braking force, and that braking force is actually pushing us back. But if I'm already back here and I was to push, it's going to send me further back. Right. And if you go for more power, and you're a powerful guy, the thing is that for us to be able to push off, we've got to go this way. And if I'm here and push off, I'm spinning back. Now that's also three-dimensionally, because horizontally we're swinging this way. As soon as I start to get pushed back, okay, by the time I get to the golf ball, even though I'm swinging on this path down here, your arms are so good, you've got really good hand-eye coordination. The problem is, orientationally to the golf ball, I'm back here. So my path by the time I get to the golf ball, potentially is coming back round to the left. Mm-hmm. So then you've got to work it really super hard to get out to the right. But the more you go to the right, the problem then is, the chances are, as I go to the right, I get more shallow. Mm-hmm. It affects the strike. Mm-hmm. Plus I've got to make a big move to shift the system to the right, i.e., as I noticed earlier, you're aiming with your body quite a long way right to move the ball flight incrementally, or the start line incrementally to the right. Essentially, you've got some push off, but it's not as effective as it could be. You're going to swing it forward and then rip the foot back. Swing it back. Just get it swinging. See, this has to happen first for this to react. You can rip that foot back to swing it back. Lead arm, grip it lower down because you've got a bigger swing radius, lead side, so the elbow doesn't follow as much. Here it extends up, especially this exercise is going to get thrown off the shoulder. So swing it back, and then you do the same thing. Feet together, and then you rip it back, or feet closer together, should I say. Yes. Very good. Very good. Very good. And again, very good. Hang on. Yeah. And again, that's good. Good. So that's it, yeah. All about lead side, ripping back. I want you to just swing back and try and just push that foot back. Let's just see what your body does. It's good. Good. Set up for me to the ball. Tell me when you can't see the ball.
Okay.
Okay, now just swing back. Now don't need to swing down, just move to see the ball. Yeah. Yeah.
But I want to go into my...
Yeah, but you're going to be twisting back to do it as well.
Right.
Yes, twist your shoulders back. Twist, there you go. So you're going to be shifting forward as you swing in. There you go. Different feeling there. So you can let yourself explore that place visually, just for starters, just to let our... It's quite extreme training that for the body because it's a different visual
Right.
for your body with the ball. And we may not have to go that far, it's just exploring it first to see if we can... We're opening up, we're stretching the system. We're going to be able to change the orientation of the club face by sequencing a bit differently. For example, if you take hold of your club, both hands, and just twist your body that way, look what it does to the club face. Okay, now that rotation of the body, that pivot, which is essentially countering this rotation, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be pushing off and accelerating it so late it just stabilises your face. You've got to start it further right by you rotating at the right time and with the right amount of rotation, the right speed of rotation. So we're going to feel this push off. So I want you to, just as an example, just hold the club here for me. And as a challenge, I want you now to open that club face by pushing that left foot back. Watch me. Yeah. Perfect. So that handle, that butt, this butt, the butt end of the club, thinking of this is reacting to your twisting. Watch, this gets flipped the other way. By you ripping the foot and twisting the body. Yes, but you can go this way more to the left. So that's it now. You flip it the other way by ripping the foot. Yes, well done. So now, let it go. That way, watch me. So you're gonna, as you go forward, as you throw it back, as you go forward, as you go to throw it back, you're gonna speed it up that way by pushing the foot that way, watch.
Okay.
No, the other way.
This way.
Yes. That's brilliant. Awesome. Now, just have a couple of shots, normal swings. And again. Okay. Look at this. Look where you are. Look at that. Look at this body movement now relative to before. Look where you're shifting. And look where your pressure is. You're shifting into your lead side more. Then you can start to push off. Look at the left leg extending the left hip back. You're using this left side now, it's pushing off. All we've got to make sure is that you keep the rotation going, that you go back into your body's not used to using that linear toe to heel force,
Right.
which rotates the pelvis. But relative to where you were, look where you are now, way in front. We can rip back to the heel, that's going to push the hip back, rotate the torso and release these levers later. Look at the handle forward. That foot still pirouettes a little bit. On the vector mat. Feet together in the middle of the logo. That's it. That's it. Just, you'll get confident dropping in. And then rip it back behind you. So your feet the feet are going to point away from each other,
Okay.
like this.
Okay.
You're going to be pushing off with the right foot too. You jump with both feet, but you don't let that right foot twist. Yes, try and just, for this exercise, unless it hurts, unless there's pain, just push off the foot. There you go. You push off in the wind. Try and lift up, push off with both feet. I want to see you go airborne with this. We need to feel what it's like to push, use the right leg to use the right hip. So we're going to take this away. That's brilliant with the left. Just lie down, that's it. Just bring the legs in hip width, that's it. So now just rotate everything first. So everyone does this normally. That's what people associate with rotation. Okay, but now just apply some pressure into the footprint, and now push the knee towards the toe. That's it now, really. The knee goes this direction. That's it. So go again. So you're going to push. No. You're just going to roll into the left hip. Just roll into. That's it. And you push away from your belt buckle. Here. This goes away from the belt buckle. That's it. Push the knee towards me. There you go. That's it. Do it again. Push the knee out. There you go. Try and push the knee out that way to rotate this. Perfect. Just let your left, just load into the floor. Just let yourself fall into the floor with the left hip. So now we'll get back up and just pop this back on there and just see how it feels doing the exercise. Let's see what happens. Feet together. Yes. But the foot doesn't go straight back. Let it go back round behind you, behind the ankle. Yes. Very good. We've got both hips talking to each other. That's it. From the ground. Nice. That's fantastic. Best one. I want to use 3-wood off the deck. So we go into a longer club, but we can explore this. Because I think you get the 3-wood off the deck, drivers easy. Well, easier. Okay. Good. So that was a push. Brilliant. So we know what open is. Go again. Because you're going to be able to release. Just relax it. Good. Now just take the plastic, lean it forward. Brilliant. Well done. Fantastic. What did you feel was the difference? What did you feel you could do with the woods? What was?
So I still feel like with both, like I have to get used to this feeling in here.
Yeah, here.
Right.
Here.
And with possibly my right hip too.
Yeah.
So that I can, right.
And if the ball's too far back with a wood, you're going to stall and go for the other release because you need the ball further forward so you can shift and then push back and then release it to the ball.
Yeah.
So now you're just adjusting your setup to allow you to use this movement. So that's how your setup adjusts to allow you to sequence, to push off and fire. And then with the ball flight, you know about the ball flight. That's giving you the feedback you need as to how far right or left you can start swinging and letting the club release.
Yeah.
All right.
This has been awesome.
Curtis, thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's been brilliant.